Hello, hope everyone out there is doing great. So let's talk potatoes today. Sad news is, as you can see, the leaves are turning yellow, brown, and they're rotting kind of. But this plant is only around 70 to 80 days old, and I planted it from store-bought potatoes. Now, looking at the condition, I'm thinking I should check out what's going on down there. But before that, the straw that you see here, this actually helps the plant from drying out and helps to retain moisture in them. I'll do an elaborate video on how to grow your own potatoes from store-bought potatoes later, but now let's complete the task at hand today. Cutting the stems would help easy maneuverability. So once this is down, now we need to tumble the pot down and see that all the soil is out. So but don't forget to put a tarpaulin or something down below that so that you don't spoil the entire place. So yeah, with a little help of a little tap, this should come out. And now the big question, or rather the big surprise, how many are we going to get today? Organic gardening or organic farming, there is always a challenge there. Till you get to the level of expertise, you may not have a full harvest, but the question is about quality over quantity. If you put in lots of chemical fertilizers, then your yield would grow in abundance, that's for sure. But if we are going into all the effort of growing our own vegetables and trying to, do a lifestyle from the farm to table, whatever little can we do, the ideal way of doing it is going organic. So also in containers, this is a 5 gallon container that we had planted these potatoes. So the size of the potatoes from growing in ground will be smaller, much smaller than if we do the same thing on a raised bed or a bigger place which is in ground. Also, not to forget that we harvested this 5 gallon potato container much before time. It was only, like I said, around 70 to 80 days, whereas potatoes ideally takes around 90 to 120 days, that is 3 to 4 months to full maturity. So these little tiny potatoes would have grown if we could have saved the plant and if we could have waited for a much longer time. But seeing the browning of the leaves, yellowing of the leaves, we decided to just go ahead and harvest and see what we get. And believe me, there's a different kind of a joy altogether. The pleasure is completely different of dirtying your hands when you grow your own vegetables. Growing your own vegetables and being able to bring them to the table and consume them in a very short span of time, like say within a 1 or 2 weeks time, that joy is so incomparable. But of course, when there is a larger harvest, you can always store them. But when we are storing potatoes, mind you, we do not wash them. When storing for a longer period, we just let them sit with the dirt, just brush the dirt a bit and just let them be. Store them in a place, maybe in your pantry or somewhere in your garage, wherever it is possible. You just let them be, and when the skin naturally dries off, the moisture is gone, then you can consume it for a longer period of time. Well, so this is what we got today in our today's harvest, and we weighed it later, which was around 2 pounds. So it's not bad, a 5 gallon container and 2 pounds of potatoes. And by the way, potatoes are naturally gluten-free and they're packed with nutritional benefits needed for a healthy lifestyle. They're full of fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants. And if you thought bananas are potassium rich, sorry, potatoes can always beat them. So justified, isn't it, to call potatoes the king of vegetables? Thank you very much for watching this video. We will do a detailed video later on how to grow potatoes at home. But for now, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Take care and bye-bye.